One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Vols will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Davis will throw. Unloads it left. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. So Tennessee's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop it?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Albright.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done. What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. The Volunteers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Hawaii's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The sure hands, it's Walton. Smashes through the tackle. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Davis looking to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that. What can't this guy do?
Tennessee 7, Hawaii 0.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And the Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just try to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside.
What the fuck is that, bro? Why are you backing out of the fucking way of this damn shit, man? What the fuck was that?
The extra point here would tie the game.
Easy ass fucking shit,
To read
man.
the field is
Just
huge.
stand
And
there,
also
man.
the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteers offense will take the field for the first time. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get a big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. Best playmaker is a tight end to plan for, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him. He's just a nightmare matchup, and you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Albright. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Come on, man. What the fuck was that?
Roll the dice. Snake eyes. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Davis will throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got him.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Oh, he makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Grayson. You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here is the Tennessee offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating, because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They've got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So the touchdown will stand. Penalty on the defense waved off, and the points go on the board. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here's the handoff. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball. Carries it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
That's caught. It's all right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Grabbed over the middle. It's Albright. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. The Vols moving quickly to the line. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed.
Catch and stride inside the 15. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Davis looking to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. But a little time, lets it go. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The toss to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
That's reeled in. It's Albright. Puts him in the spin cycle. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Catch in the middle. It's Albright. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Fires it. Found a seam. Touchdown ball! And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the time with the extra point. And the extra point was good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Virginia found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Charlottesville. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Davis will throw.
Good fucking tackle, boy.
Stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Give to the running back. Gets it past the marker. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down. They've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man. It's Albright. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some.
Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Touchdown, Tennessee. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Soft spot in the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown saving tackle. off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. Handoff to the single running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down to 2 minutes to play and a half, and the referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Davis looking to pass. Here's the pressure. Buys a little extra time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. So here is the Tennessee offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half. Now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop?
No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
And you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go, you on the sideline, you in the game.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. The RPO, it's complete. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. It did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? After the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. On target over the middle. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half.
Sure.
Got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Davis will throw. Gets it out fast.
Slants against man, that wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too. We got to hold on to that thing.
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working. Using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Fuck, yeah, I knew he was going to go there, too.
Down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Rainbow Warriors will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Walton. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu.
He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
Why do you miss that block? You don't miss that block, I can put the outside, too, so that's a fucking touchdown. Like, okay.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And the ball's heading quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice
on, man.
Get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Albright. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said, turning it on! Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Now improvising. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he makes the catch inside the 25. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're earning that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understand.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the... 2.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, it's just hard to bring down the open field. What a big game.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Oh, he's got some space. Just steamrolling the defense. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
Finds a tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Davis looking to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times.
All out of space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out.
Come on, man. How do I miss that sack?
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple of yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Oh, man. You got to fucking tackle him outside of the...
6 more points.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
There's kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind him.
You got one here, baby. Let's go. Let's get number 2. Number 2 for the year. Come
Here
on.
he comes from inside his own 5.
Come on. Hold your fucking blocks,
On
man.
that return, he goes out of bounds at the 15. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now. They'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Leaves it with the running back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. That's caught. It's all right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He uncorks one deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out, I think. It's taken them some time. This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though, they were in a better position in coverage to force the incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. Makes the catch down the right side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time. You see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. From the gun, running back gets the gift. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Now adjusting. Quarterback gets the first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing, they're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
They'll run play action. On the move, he fires. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing.
Come on, man. Like, this nigga's dotting me in the fucking, right in the fucking hole, bro.
They move it to the 44. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now a throw. Breaks into the open.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up on and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
A little less room to work with now. The ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Davis will throw. Fires toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Spins away from the defender. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. And the Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to Davis. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The Sweet Feet buy a little time. On the run, deep down the right side.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Makes the catch. It's Singleton. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. Still on his feet at the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Volunteers have their offense in high gear. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot.
Bro, why would you throw a fucked up ball there, man?
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day.
He has had a great day, but like, he's playing like shit now.
Incompletions are okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Wants to throw again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does, winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go on the football?
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Charles. Touchdown, Vols! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
This is one of the best run defenses in the entire country. They pride themselves on being the most physical unit, and you are seeing that in this game, shutting down this running back.
Davis looking to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late, 4th down and 10. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the air on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points. Give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy. It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out.
Come on, man. What the fuck is that shit? This guy's a pussy.
But he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Buying some time. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. Makes a grab for a big play.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Found the spot in the defense. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might hit. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. I don't think these two are going to be exchanging holiday greetings this year after this game.
No, and I tell you what, we've seen a lot of cool handshakes where you're getting fired up and coaches are getting after each other. We might get a little bit of that there. You could take a knee, you could run the clock out, but they chose not to, so deal with it.
Hawaii, 35.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Motion from the wide receiver. Davis looking to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with second and short. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. They'll run the screen. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Got it. Mm-hmm.